So recently I saw a discussion about what was going on, and it was about the true fear that the Empire had for Luke Skywalker. And in this video, I'm going to detail exactly why the Empire feared Luke Skywalker so much. Before we get this started, I would like to apologize for not uploading for an entire week. It's because I was out celebrating my birthday with my wife. It was a couple-day thing, and I would like to ask you guys if you guys like to see more things from my personal life or things like that. Not anything too crazy, but if you guys would like to see that kind of stuff, please let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, back to the video topic at hand. Why exactly the Empire feared Luke Skywalker so much? And to answer this question is actually quite short, and it's actually quite easy to understand. From the outside looking in, all you would hear from the galaxy is that the Death Star has been destroyed. And you would wonder who could destroy something as big and as powerful as the Death Star. The Death Star is supposed to be invincible. The Death Star is supposed to be indestructible. Well, thanks to Cassian Andor, it's no longer indestructible, but it would take someone as precise of a shot as Luke to destroy it. It couldn't just be done by anybody. Two top-ranking officials and generals within the Empire, they all knew that the Death Star was supposed to be this just indestructible thing. And we all know it was in the plan since before the Clone Wars. So in their head, they think that they have this giant trump card that will destroy the entire galaxy and force the galaxy underneath the Empire's will. But yet one man with the most precise shot of all time completely destroyed it. Gone was the Death Star that took many years to complete. Gone was the Death Star that they thought was indestructible. Gone was the Death Star that they thought would completely bend the entire galaxy underneath their will. And the man who destroyed it was none other than Luke Skywalker. And this fear would only be amplified due to the fact that they would find out later that he was a Jedi, and they all thought at this point that the Jedi were completely evil thanks to Palpatine and Vader back during the Clone Wars. Now, our perspective towards the end of Return of the Jedi was that Luke had a heartfelt moment between him and his father, Anakin Skywalker, one more time before he passed. But to the eyes of Imperials and everybody around him, all they saw was Luke Skywalker, who had turned himself in moments prior back on Endor. And then all of a sudden, a whole nother Death Star is blowing up. He walks out with a completely injured Vader, and the Emperor is nowhere to be seen. Their thought process during this entire thing was that this man, Luke Skywalker, walked in, not only killed the Emperor, but also killed Vader, two of the most powerful Force beings in the galaxy at that moment. And on top of that, he had completely destroyed a whole nother Death Star. And that was the Imperials' perspective. Honestly, the video game Battlefront 2 during the campaign puts a pretty good perspective on exactly why or how the Empire felt during these moments. And these are some of the reasons why Luke Skywalker was feared amongst the Empire. And this is also why Moff Gideon was genuinely scared, absolutely terrified when he had saw that Luke Skywalker was coming to rescue Grogu. Put yourself in his shoes for a second. Think about it. The last time you had even heard of Luke Skywalker, he walked in, killed Vader, killed the Emperor, and destroyed a whole nother Death Star. And Luke had genuine power as well. Luke was one of the most powerful Jedis to ever live. Luke had essentially became everything that his father couldn't. Everything that Anakin Skywalker was going to become is what Luke ended up becoming. Outside of actually being called the Chosen One, because Luke wasn't necessarily the Chosen One, but he achieved power similarly to what Anakin Skywalker would have done even when he was alive and even if he had not defected to the dark side of the Force. But anywho, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. May the Force be with you guys, and always have a great rest of your day.